Hey guys, it's your old pal Tony Giles TG here, welcoming you once again back into the record room. Now, one of the subjects or one of the genres I never really talk about that much is death metal or metalcore, deathcore, whatever the kids call it these days. And truth be told, my personal preference, fandom, late 80s, early 90s. Past the mid-90s, I'm not really a death metal listener. I'm sure there is some great material out there, but, you know, my love is kind of Cannibal Corpse, Obituary, Deicide, you know, the Scott Burns produced stuff primarily. But there is a lot of great material out there, and I can't remember, I'm trying to think how it happened, but I was on the internet and someone, whatever it was, divine intervention, something came across my ears and I thought, whoa, that's pretty cool. The band in question are called Worm Shepherd. Now, I honestly have never heard of Worm Shepherd before. This is the album called Hunger, and I believe this is their latest album, out now on Unique Leader Records, which a label I'm not familiar with, and a band I'm not familiar with. And I don't know if you would class this as death metal, deathcore, metalcore, whatever. All I know is this album is brilliant. I absolutely love this album. It's almost like a much heavier, at least to my ears, sounding Sleep Token. Now, I am not a Sleep Token fan. Well, actually, it's not that I'm not a Sleep Token fan. I just haven't, every time I've tried to listen to Sleep Token, because I get it, they are huge, people love them, I'd love to know what all the fuss is about. Every time I've listened or tried to listen to Sleep Token, honestly, I just find that it's not for me. I like the vocals, I like the melodies, but for some reason, it just never sticks. This, however, this is like an ultimate heavy version of Sleep Token. There are some great clean vocals on this album. There are some, like, insanely brutal. It's just, and the riffs, oh, the riffs. But there are also instrumental passages. There's a track on this album, I think it's called, is it 6 or 7? Something like that. It's called 6. It's the first track on side C, maybe? It's such a great song, and the track after it, Illuminate Oblivion, which starts off with a much cleaner vocal and then goes into the heavy stuff. It's so good. I heard the track Hunger and was sold straight away. I was, geez, that is brilliant. So the first thing I did, I jumped online and I ordered a copy of the album, and this turned up, and it's just, I mean, I've not heard of this record label. That doesn't mean anything. I haven't heard of every record label in the world, but this packaging, everything about this is brilliant. Aside from the album did come in paper sleeves, which I had to replace straight away. You know me, I can't stand a paper sleeve, but this artwork is just awesome. It's absolutely killer. And inside we have some lyrics and credits. What do we got here? Worm Shepherd. Devin, Trey, Harry, Daniel? I'm not sure how you say that, but I will definitely be checking out more of this band. No doubt about it. I really enjoy this album. I haven't listened to a lot of what would be classed as, you know, modern deathcore, metalcore, whatever it is. It's not really something I listen to these days. But this album, I have not stopped listening to this. I really haven't. And we've got a nice insert here with the artwork. The carcasses shall feed the bastard sons lurking silently in hunger. Oh, I like that. I like that. I love this artwork as well. This is really cool. I might have to try and hunt down a shirt of this. And this one is, I don't know if this is the only one. Like I say, I don't know this band. If you know this band, shout me out in the comments. Let me know what else I should be checking out. This is pressed on Carcass variant. I don't know what that means or what makes it the Carcass variant, but it's pressed on 2 different colors. So the first disc is kind of on this magenta-ish color. And then the second disc, I don't even know what you'd call this. Is this like a puce green or something? Now, bear in mind, I am colorblind, but even so, what is this? It looks green on camera, but in person, it looks a little different. So I'm not entirely sure, but it sounds good. It sounds good. It sounds heavy. It is crushing in places, but these instrumental passages and the clean singing, like, it opened my eyes to, is this what modern metal, death metal is like? You know, I need to check out some more of this stuff because this is brilliant. I don't know Worm Shepherd, I am not familiar, but if you are, please reach out to me in the comments down below. Let me know some other bands I should listen to. Throw some recommendations in there as well. I am always down for checking out new music, especially if it's as good as this. You know, my ears are ready to be assaulted, and this album is nothing if not an assault on the ears, but in like the best possible way. It really, really is. I dig this album so much. If you're a fan of like metalcore, death metal, you like what I've said, check out Worm Shepherd. You can stream it on all platforms. I think there's some videos on YouTube as well. It's awesome. It really, really is. But that's it for this week's episode. Well, that's it for this episode because I don't even know when this one's going out. But thank you for joining me right here on the Record Room. I will be back very soon. So in the meantime, stay gold and spin those blackest circles.